The time has come for the legend of Mujaji. Many people have waited thousands and thousands of years to hear the legend of Mujaji.
Mujaji.
No one ever before has heard the tales, the triumphs, the ups and downs, the highs, the lows of Mujaji.
Wait, who is Mujaji?
It's one of them. I think it's the
Oh, it's in the episode. Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Hello and welcome to Toon Jam. I'm Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And today we are talking about Mighty Max.
Oh, yes.
It was an American animated sci-fi action television series. That's what they're calling it. It ran from 93 to 94 and was based on the British Mighty Max toys.
Ah, didn't know they were British.
No, I didn't either, but they were an outgrowth of the Polly Pocket line, created in 1992.
Yeah.
The series ran for 2 seasons with a total of 40 episodes running through, so not too shabby for saying. I would have thought it was less than that, but there you go. The merchandising was more popular than the cartoon, so you may remember the small sets as if you were a young boy or a young girl that preferred young boys' toys.
Yeah.
Not you know.
It's cool, man. It's cool, mate. Yeah, whatever.
But you know, they were like a little lad named Max, and the set was usually something that was like a head of a wolf or a skull or something, and then you opened it up and it would be like a villain's lair, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then you'd get a little villain with it, a little Max, and then sometimes one of his mates as well. Yeah. They were pretty popular. Apparently it was popular enough to also have a McDonald's Happy Meal range. There was a video game in 1995, The Adventures of Mighty Max, on the SNES, Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. And it was also turned into a comic book for 10 issues, a sticker album, at least one puzzle, and board games. Was
that just a guess?
I don't know. That's
at
what
least
it says.
One puzzle. It's got to be at least one puzzle.
It's pretty impressive. In some countries, replicas of Max's cap were sold.
Oh, nice.
Although not all are officially licensed merchandise. I would have loved one of them hats when I was a kid.
That would have been cool.
Because that's one like. Well, let's move quickly into memories. Yeah, one thing I remember about it is the hat. Is the hat, and I remember thinking I really want one of those hats.
That would have been cool
because it had M on it as well, and that's the start of my name too. So
that's true.
I mean, his clothes. I do remember at the time he had a lot of M's all over his clothes, and rewatching it, it's like too many M's, if anything. Yeah. Like his t-shirt, his hat. I'm pretty sure his trousers have it on. His shoes, there's M's on everything.
Like, where do you? Is there like an alphabet store he just goes to where he just shops?
I know, yeah, he's just so obsessed with his own name. The Mighty One. But yeah, okay, what do you remember from...
I once had an advent calendar that was Mighty.
Really?
Where you got little,
toys.
Yeah, you got little Maxes in there. Like every. Good. So like some days it would be chocolate and you'd be gutted. Yeah. But then you'd be like, oh man.
It's like, oh, it's Max.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
That's well good.
I thought that was really good.
Oh,
also,
man.
I did kind of have like the skull fortress thingy one.
Yeah, I think I had a skull.
Yeah, big skull.
I remember you opened it up and it was like a mountain.
Yeah.
I think it's the one in this episode we watched, isn't it?
Oh yeah. I
think it might be that one. But it wasn't like massive, the one I had.
No, it was.
There was a big one, wasn't there, that you could get?
That was like enormous.
Yeah, no, mine was like a normal one, I think.
Yeah, because I thought I was the bomb when I had the school, and then they brought out the massive one, and I knew someone who had that, and then that day at school where it's like the last day of term and everyone brings their stuff in, and I was just like,
oh man, this is the worst.
I thought I was the king.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good.
Yeah, I remember the toys. I remember there being a cartoon, and I remember the weird bird character.
Yeah.
That's in it, but I don't really remember. I remember it, but don't remember any episodes, any specifics of it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But fond memories of the toys.
Yeah.
Even though they were like, tiny things that you couldn't really do much with.
Yeah.
Did they have like little switches on and stuff?
Yeah, things did.
Things turned
like trapdoors
around
and little.
I remember a lot of it was just trying to fit them where they were supposed to stick down. That being a lot of the. I think they made it harder just so you'd play with it for longer.
Yeah, it's a weird toy, really, when you think about it.
It is because it doesn't
really do much.
It's not really much you can play with.
No,
is it?
and it's just like, oh yeah, we're here.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh okay.
Because they were so small, it didn't really do much.
No.
Weird, but there you go. Yeah, so
yeah, it's fun.
Fond memories, I would say.
Yeah,
still, I enjoy the toys.
Yeah,
but it's yet another cartoon that is reliant on those toys and has clouded our memories of stuff because of the toys.
Yeah,
the retrospective bliss.
Yeah,
of the whole thing. So that's always worrying. Let's go from there to our playthrough of season 1, episode 13, The Magnificent Seven.
Rewind. Playthrough. The Magnificent Seven.
Already, I'm sold.
Yeah,
like that's.
You were in.
I was in on Magnificent. That's where they had me on this one.
Basically, this episode, Max has to. He's been having lots of recurring dreams about facing the schoolmaster, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And basically, the time has come for him to step it up and face him. And so, in order to do that, they have to form a crack team of the best warriors of all time. And so they spend a lot of the first half of the episode going from place to place around the world to find its
around
best.
the world. That's important.
Yeah, all the way across the globe, not just in America.
No,
where Max is from. It seems.
Yeah.
Fresno. I'm sure
Fresno.
It says. Yeah, Fresno. It's from Fresno.
It's not just from Fresno.
Not just from Fresno, but warriors all across the globe.
Yeah.
So we pick up like Beowulf. We pick up Mujaji, of course. Mujaji.
Mujaji's so Beowulf's from Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Mujaji's
Africa.
Does it specify?
No,
I don't think it does. Does it?
It's
just got like some specific, like those classic drums and
a rhino.
Like a rhino there. So you're like, Africa.
Okay.
Who else we got?
We've got
Hanuman.
Yeah.
Who is from just like India.
Yeah.
I'm sure they just say the East.
Yeah, the East. Yeah.
But he's in a zoo.
Yeah.
In America, isn't he?
Yeah. So that's a bit weird. And the
Native American guy, I can't remember his name.
No.
It's like similar to Mujaji, but not, it's like Uai or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't remember it. It's probably well offensive, but I don't remember his name. But he was like a Native American hunter, like an old dude.
Good with bow.
That's all of him, innit? Because then the rest of him is like his mate
Norman.
Yeah,
which I was underwhelmed by.
Yeah,
because I was like, I thought he was amazing.
And then there's Max, and then there is Virgil, the weird
bird,
owl, penguin, splinter, essentially.
Yeah. So they form the Magnificent Seven, and they basically manage to convince Max that he does need to actually attack him because he seems to be fairly reserved about it.
Yeah.
Max opens up a portal, and they basically attack his fortress.
Yeah.
And using all their skills combined, managed to take down a lot of his henchmen, whereas Max has got to go and smash up a crystal of some sort, and face Schoolmaster Solo Dolo. And then essentially that happens. Schoolmaster smashes up the diamond, and they go to make an escape, but not all of them can escape.
No.
Max opens up a portal, and only him, Virgil, and Norm manage to make it out.
A sacrifice is made to save them.
And so basically the end concludes with Max has made a little gravestone or whatever,
marking them.
Yeah, that they died, which is very soberingly depressing at the end of a kid's cartoon.
It's not what I thought you'd know at all.
Although there's the little element of like possible reincarnation as the butterfly kind of flies at the end.
There's like a reference earlier in from Hanuman that hopefully I'll come back as a butterfly.
But yeah, basically everyone died, and then Max is still alive. So cool, and that's the end of the episode.
Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Okay, so before we address any story points, let's talk about the intro.
Yeah.
And how hardcore it is.
Oh, it's mad. It's
like
mad hardcore.
Full on metal.
Yeah, it is just like chug.
With like the most 80s titles going. I actually had to pause it and check it was a 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh no, I've suggested an 80s cartoon.
Yeah.
No, it is a 90s mid 90s as well. It's not even
really?
Like it was like what, 94, wasn't it?
Don't know, maybe like
I'm sure it's what I just read, 94 to 95.
Maybe Metallica had dropped a new album or something.
I don't know.
It was
hardcore.
It was just pure
the
guitars.
whole soundtrack was...
Yeah, because the guitars kept coming back in, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I don't know, they were too much.
Yeah, way too much.
No, too much.
For a cartoon, especially. Like, it just didn't fit.
No. Because the intro wasn't even... there wasn't even like a solo really that was like, oh, that's
There's
the
nothing
theme.
recognisable at all.
It was just like just an absolute mash of guitars. Like,
weird.
Yeah.
Also, before we address story points, voice casting. Rob Paulson as a young child didn't work for me.
No, I didn't.
I think he's a good voice actor.
Yeah.
I think, no problem with him normally. As a young boy... Not buying it.
I had no idea that's who. Like going back to it, I was like, why
is he a man? Why is a man this boy's voice? Yeah,
that's so strange.
His character as well is terrible.
Yeah,
I thought he was a really bad character. He's just an arsehole.
Yeah, he's so unlikable.
Everyone else in it, no problems.
Yeah.
Even Virgil, even Owl Penguin Boy. I was okay with it. I was
like, bird on
like
the
looking at him makes you angry.
Yeah.
And then as it goes on, you sort of forget, and you're like, okay, I'll accept that now. It's like
true.
You hate what you don't understand.
He is a
and I don't understand him.
Hideous creature. Bird-like proportions.
As time goes on, I grew to accept him, even though I don't really know why. He didn't really do anything.
No.
He didn't teach maths because everyone else taught him.
Yeah.
He just basically forwarded lessons.
Yeah, he just tells him it's fate. He's just a fatalist.
He's, oh man, big time, constantly like, it is destiny.
Yeah, that's
Mighty
all he
One,
knows.
Mighty One, it is destiny. I don't know why he doesn't talk like flipping Obi-Wan or anything, but...
No. It's weird, that is. I didn't really get the fate thing either, because there's even a point where Max is like, "Here, you can have the hat instead."
Yeah.
And then I won't.
And everyone's like, "No."
Yeah. But like, he could just do that at any point.
Yeah.
Like, so it's literally just the hat.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
weird.
like the portal hat.
Yeah. Like, why does he bother? You just give the hat to somebody and just live a normal
I'd have
life.
had it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wanted one anyway.
Yeah. So is that the thing? Because I mean, mainly playing with the toys.
Yeah.
This is all the story you really have to go from, because there's no story in a tiny miniature that lives in a giant skull cave head. That's
you can't even see his face properly. Like,
no,
that's how tiny they are. Yeah.
So I mean,
crudely painted miniatures.
They were proper crudely painted.
Yeah. Warhammer, eat your heart out.
Oh man, the Warhammer guys would turn up their noses at what Mighty Max was. So does the hat just let him open portals then?
I think the hat makes the portals to the villains' lairs.
Yeah, it doesn't really. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like, why doesn't it just open it to that diamond they needed, and then they could have like reached in, got it, turned around.
Yeah.
There's lots of questions.
Yeah. There's lots of. I mean, you wouldn't have an episode then, though, would you?
No.
You've got to have the story and.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, I suppose you have to also explain those things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But
you
yeah,
know, you could have got duffed up easily. I mean, why didn't they just use it to save everyone at the end?
I don't know.
I actually was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
big
Like,
time.
why is it in the sky?
Why does he have to fly on a dragon?
Yeah, that didn't really.
Where did they fly to? Did he make a portal?
Yeah, I didn't
to
get
leave?
this because I was like, what is the dragon coming out as well then? But it looks like they attached to the dragon and then they made the portal in between the rope as they
Yeah.
went in, and then
What, slid down the rope or something?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, it didn't really.
Yeah,
That was a weird
a little
end.
bit convoluted.
Yeah,
But I mean, I suppose it was all so that you could have the sacrifice. They really clearly
yeah.
wanted the sacrifice.
yeah.
I thought that was quite good, actually. To be fair, I wasn't expecting it.
No, it was.
Hanuman, I felt more sorry for than anyone else because he
Yeah.
really didn't want to go in the first
No,
place. He
yeah,
was
that
like,
was
I just want
harsh.
to be alive. I'm done now. And they're like, oh well, we'll kidnap you.
Yeah, that was a bit intense. That was.
Yeah, it's a
Just
bit
like-
much, wasn't it? It's
yeah.
like this guy's like happy living in the
Yeah,
zoo,
and
like-
then you killed him.
yeah,
basically.
basically. And he was like relatively okay with it,
Yeah.
more so than I would have been.
Oh yeah.
in issues. So he just seemed like a really sound guy. That,
Yeah.
especially because everyone Max went up to, just proper. He was very disrespectful. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the Native American guy,
Yeah.
like well disrespectful. He's like, "What's this old chump gonna do?
Yeah.
He's a bit past his heyday." And it's just like, all right, chill out,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure he calls Beowulf a big fat loser. As well.
yeah, like, so Beowulf is Jim Cummings, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that accent is just incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, go, come on, go. It's like they're flipping Swedish chef.
Yeah, legitimately.
Well, yeah, I did like him. He's quite amusing. Isn't
Yeah, he was pretty
good
funny.
character. Mujaji
Mujaji, of
on
course.
arrival, like, so Norman knew Mujaji
Yeah.
in some unnecessary past.
Maybe they had some sort of.
I think that's what they were alluding at, wasn't it? Because he
extracurricular-
was gutted when she sacrificed herself.
Yeah,
But also there was no, I don't know if there was much necessity of having that subplot that
no,
didn't
it
really
was
go
weird.
anywhere.
And it was funny that he didn't recognise it because she had more clothes.
Yeah.
on, essentially.
But he's like, he like disses her suit, and
Yeah.
she's like, this was $900, and it's
Yeah.
like, that's your uniform.
Yeah,
Like $900
you got
for your
ripped
uniform.
off hard.
Yeah, big time. Grim.
That was yeah,
You know,
that was
the
all-
general area of Africa.
Yeah. Oh man, the rackets they
Yeah.
have there. Make you buy your own $900 uniform.
Yeah, $900 uniform.
That was almost more upsetting than the end when they.
That was, yeah. My God, the poor woman. No wonder she was in scraps at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Flipping heck. Yeah, that was a bit intense.
yeah.
There was
A lot of the fighting where he's being taught the lessons,
yeah.
those crab things that they kept having to fight,
Oh yeah.
and there'd be like armies of them, but you only had to hit one for them all to fall.
Yeah, they like
over
dominoed
the-
them, didn't they?
But like every time they fought him, it
Yeah.
would just be like he'd kick one,
Yeah.
and then the rest would just jump off or something like go. It was, and they
That was
weren't
really weird.
like, or it'd be like one arrow
Yeah.
would take them all down. Just very simple to defeat.
Yeah, it didn't really make much sense.
No.
Also, I feel like it was really irresponsible of them to just like let him go and face Schoolmaster on his own, because it's not like they'd actually taught him to
Yeah.
fight or anything.
No,
he
they just
went
gave
in.
him like he went in and then got a few headshots of memories of lessons they just taught him about 2 seconds ago. It was like a warrior must have the spirit. Or a warrior must have the spirit. And just like standard lessons.
Yeah, just like go for it,
Yeah.
bro.
So basically, just jumped and grabbed the
Yeah.
crystal, and then the actual Skull King, whatever
Yeah.
his name is,
Yeah.
hit it himself.
So he didn't really have a plan, and he
No.
just like he could have.
Fair play to him, you know, he succeeded on
He
very
did do
little information.
Yeah.
Virgil did keep saying though about fate,
Yeah.
so
And that's the only thing.
that's
he
the only
says.
thing he really needed.
So,
Mighty one.
Virgil, he is.
A character.
He knows something that we don't know. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it kind of went a bit dark towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, the ending was I
Yeah.
quite like the ending.
Yeah.
I was genuinely a little bit upset, mainly about Hanuman.
Yeah. because
I felt really unjust.
he was exploited.
Yeah. But he was a hero, and they were heroes.
They were heroes.
It was like, that's it's got a good pair of nads on it, this show.
Yeah.
Even if they haven't built it up enough.
No. Yeah, and
but you know.
Yeah, even though Beowulf was like a big fat loser. That wrestled and failed.
Yeah.
And then I think my least favourite part about the Beowulf thing was that we got changed into like a worse outfit.
Yeah, he just put on that like piece of tin, and then his silly bullet hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
Yeah.
Like your wrestling outfit.
He constantly kept saying things like, "Let me tell you about this time I fought Grendel," to his enemies as he's fighting them.
Yeah.
That would be the most annoying thing if you are fighting someone, and then they're just telling you old stories.
Yeah.
Whilst beating you up.
They just kept saying like Grendel, like someone had just skimmed Beowulf and been like, yeah, Grendel, that guy, he had a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, whilst getting the crap beat out of you, and then all of your mates jumping off with you.
Yeah.
You're like, at least you could have beat him up after. And they're like, no, we've all fallen.
No.
I liked their sort of the post-show lesson with Max, where he's sitting on a desk and he says like, "Those guys are real heroes from all over the world.
Yeah.
See you next time." Like, it was like, oh, we're going to learn something here, but they just really couldn't be bothered to explain it to them. It's like, there are heroes all over the world, all with different lessons. See you next time.
What? See you next week? Although I'm sure that's the end of the season, so he definitely didn't see you next week.
Yeah, but there you go.
What was that about?
I think a lot of cartoons did it then.
Yeah.
Because it was on like thingy as well, like Captain Planet and
yeah.
stuff. But it was just, this one was just so...
There's nothing there.
There's no information at all. It was just like, there's loads. Bye. Oh, man. So, yeah. Well, there you go. So, shall we give it a good rating?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Okay, so here at Toon Jam, we have a immaculate 3-point rating system. Thumbs up. It's your destiny. Thumbs down. That uniform was $900. And shaky middle. Maybe I'll come back as a butterfly.
Yeah.
Who knows? So, good, bad,
indifferent,
on the fence. So, Season 1, Episode 13, Mighty Max, The Magnificent Seven. What are your thoughts?
Well, like we said, I don't know, I didn't really... I'm not sure it was really an action sci-fi or whatever they described it.
It was more, I mean, you could say action fantasy.
Yeah, I think it was definitely...
Yeah.
I don't think there was
I don't know
much,
where the sci-fi
I don't know
from.
where science in general came in at any point.
No.
Yeah, I guess, I think with this episode, they did spend a lot of time in the prep before.
Yeah.
And like the actual... fight scene, like the big battle at the end, was literally those crab things getting dominoed.
Almost made you wish there was more prep.
Yeah. Yeah, because the battle was...
Because I think the prep bit was actually quite, like, you were like, oh, who's next? Who's going to be next?
Yeah. So it was a weird one. And I mean, I guess it was the end of the season or whatever, so they had to do something. But I don't know, it just wasn't really that... it never felt that exciting to me. As much as I thought, when I played with the toys, I was enjoying myself. But with this, I was like, it wasn't really gripping me in any way. There were some lessons in there though, and it was cool that they took the choice to go dark at the end. They could have just tied it all up and be like, "Hey, everyone's having a good time." Yeah. But it was just like literally, people he met and kidnapped died. So it was like it did have a dark premise to it. And Schoolmaster is kind of scary, I suppose, if you had to face him as a like 10-year-old kid. So,
but you have very little sympathy for him because he's such a jerk.
Yeah, that's true. He isn't a likable character. So, I mean, it's... I kind of want to say thumbs down, but I think there's something in there where it's like, they tried. You know, they tried. And to make any story out of a toy where it's literally like... It's a shell that opens up and then you just stick a figure in there. I mean, I guess you got to give it to them to a degree to just like they made 50 episodes of this or whatever. So I give him like the lowest of shaky middles.
It just tips it off.
Yeah. So. That's...
Yeah, I know. I agree with most of what you say there. I think it was very much a. It is a tough one because it's fairly crap.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really bored. I think I enjoyed the premise. It's of all the toy ones we've watched.
Yeah.
This is probably the most original.
Yeah.
In that it's not just another team of 4 animal people.
Yeah.
Like fighting other animal people.
Yeah.
It's just instead a team of 7 historic heroes / young boy / animal person. Fighting with Skeletor.
Yeah.
So it's far more original.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I mean, there is a certain amount of He-Man to it, but there's also that modern day sort of stuff as well. I didn't think it was a thumbs down. I'm going to go shaky middle because I did think I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen better.
Oh,
You know, I'm not going to recommend it to anyone anytime soon, if I'm honest. But yeah, it was. I thought going in, I had nothing but thumbs down in my mind for what it would be. Not trying to make a preconception for it, but I just assumed it would be probably a thumbs down. The intro really helped.
Yeah, it wasn't going well at the start.
The music definitely was the worst thing about it. I think, because it was just constantly all the way through. But yeah, no, it's not. It's by far the worst thing we've ever watched.
No.
And so, you know, and I think if we gave Street Sharks a shaky middle, there's no way I can give this any worse than that.
Yeah.
Which in retrospect was probably a bad rating for Street Sharks.
Yeah, I mean,
a good old thumbs down would have been.
Yeah, it was Mighty Max's
But there you go. That's what we gave it. Yeah, exactly.
It was a shaky middle.
But yeah, I mean, I suppose there is a certain amount of that, like, you know, to actually come up with something for something, a kid and a evil fantasy layer.
Yeah.
How do you just come up with stuff like that? But
this was.
And I thought the ending. I really did like that they did it.
Yeah.
And I was a bit sad. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he puts that helmet on. They sort of seem to make more of a thing of Hanneman than anything else.
Yeah.
I think probably because they felt guilty about kidnapping him, maybe.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
Yeah. And not a lot of places would have gone there, would they?
No, that's exactly it. So I think my shaky middle is probably higher than your shaky middle.
Yeah.
But 2 shaky middles nonetheless.
Yeah.
There you go. So middle of the road, okay, not terrible.
Not
you
great.
know, if you're going to watch it, don't worry too much about having a tough time.
No.
But that being said, that's the end of another episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to rate and review us. If you've got any recommendations for stuff you want us to watch, you can contact us on the historic heroes of the internet, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, who are more like the villains, if anything. But let's not let that clip. At Toon Jam Pod. And we also have a Patreon where you can send us a bit of dosh and get a few extra episodes. Take a look at that if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, hopefully, you'll hear us next week.
Yeah, unlike Mighty Max.
Goodbye, Mighty Max. So thanks again. And until next time, stay mighty and jammy.
Muchachi. Hey everyone, thank you for listening to Toon Jam. And if you want to continue to help us out, you can help us by jumping over to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/toonjampod. And if you can rate and review us everywhere you listen to your podcasts, so on iTunes or on the Android apps, that'll be a massive help too. Thank you, and stay jammy.